We're talking Canadian music right now because three-time Juno Award winner Chantal Kreviazuk is getting ready for 4 shows at New Westminster's Massey Theatre starting tomorrow. There'll be a special Halloween show as well. Chantal joins us. Welcome once again to BT.
Thank you for having me. This is amazing. Thank you.
This is really cool. We went into the archives and dug up when I last spoke with you. Well, I talked to you about the holiday album last year, but the last time we were together in person was at the Massey Theatre in New West. This is a beautiful venue. It was almost 4 years ago we caught up, but talk to us about what led you to do this concert because, well, this string of concerts, because there's only 50 tickets per show. Were you reluctant at all to get back into touring during the pandemic?
No, I was not reluctant at all to get back to touring during the pandemic. I think if it's one thing that the pandemic has shown me, it's that I'm a lot less than I thought I was. I'm not, some extraordinary, scholar or painter or even cook. I am really just a, passionate mom and wife, and I'm a singer-songwriter performer. So after 7 months of sitting at home, it became not sustainable. So it's a different style in the US. You have to sort of figure out your own way with this virus. And I felt pretty confident that if, guidelines were in place by the venues and presenters, and if I was also moving about in a responsible, accountable way, masking, social distancing, that it could very much be done, because that's how we've been conducting ourselves in the U.S. and in Toronto, where I live. That's what I've been doing as well when I'm there. So, so it just seems super natural and like the right thing to do for my sanity and my soul. So I'm really excited to be out on the road.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the Massey Theatre as well has proper guidelines in place for the shows. As I mentioned, only 50 tickets per show, but they'll be starting tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And, it usually holds over 1,200 people, but it's going to be a really intimate affair. I have to ask you, Chantal, are you going to be dressing up for the special Halloween show on Saturday?
Well, now that you said so, I might have to do something. That's a great idea. And I think I'll probably do something and maybe remotely have some fun with my kids and come up with a fun costume or something. I think that'd be great.
That would be super cool. Now, you've been so busy during the pandemic here. In the summer, you released your 8th album, Get to You. What was that like, releasing an album without as much fanfare as usual?
Well, fanfare, I don't know. Is there any fanfare at all for me at this point in my career? I mean, I think now what I do is I put songs, I put albums. I have a project with my husband that I'm working hard at as well, and there's always something going on. So I didn't really want to not put it out. I just want to have music out there, music for people who follow my career and love music to get new music. So who cares if it's during a pandemic, right?
Well, I'm happy to report there is still a lot of fanfare surrounding Chantal Kreviazuk. We know that you have covered singing and songwriting and playing instruments. Did you pick up any other hobbies during the pandemic or during your time in lockdown?
Well, I became much better at laundry than I had ever anticipated in my life. And I think that may have been part of what led me to needing to go on tour, to be perfectly honest. I also became a bit of a connoisseur at making martinis, which is another reason that I probably needed to get out of the kitchen bar area of my home.
Nothing wrong with those quarantinis. Well, it was so great to connect with you, and the website's on screen for people to get tickets. They're still available, only 50 per show, but starting tomorrow right through till Halloween at the Massey Theatre in New Westminster. Chantal, thank you so much again for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to seeing all of you. It's a lovely show. I'm really proud of it and really excited about it.
Okay, awesome. You have a great rest of the day.
Thank you. You as well.
Okay, that's singer-songwriter Chantal Kreviazuk, and we'll throw it over to Russ for a look at you.